Hey, everybody. Welcome to Type2Take2, your diabetes and health centered podcast where we stick our noses where they don't belong in order to get to the answer of why. Why do I feel so sick? Why? Why do I have to keep combing my hair? Or why? Why do I have to deal with inflammation? Today on Type2Take2, we're going to answer some of those questions for you. Stay tuned. Okay, first for some chit chat. It was my birthday. Woo! This girl is 39. So that's exciting, right? Well, for me it is because I was not crying in my ice cream. I was totally looking forward to um, living another year. Very excited about living another year, being able to say that, especially now, these days. I mean, I'm not even being funny, but seriously, I'm glad to be able to say that I've lived another year. I've gained a lot of experience, and I've gained a lot of things that I can take with me to help other people. So for me, that's very important. And I should hope that it'll be important for you too, as a person who wants to move further on in life. So I did. I turned 39. It was really exciting. I did almost nothing, which is great because I think I've mentioned before that I work two jobs plus things I do on the side, plus everything that I'm trying to do with Envision Health and trying to help everybody out. So, and all of the free advice that I give and all the Facebook stalking that I do. So, I'm very glad, like I said, to say that it was very calm and relaxing. And I turned 39. So, there's some chit chat for you. Now, updates. Well, I don't really have any updates this time around. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Uh, and just because it's the weekend, really, not not anything special. If you see this picture up here, that's one of Lydia's art designs that she made. She's always so talented. She's very artistic. So I'm very glad to be able to display that here. Really cool. But I mean, it was on display anyway. Let's see. As far as updates, you may have noticed that now this is coming out on Thursday, but you may have noticed that we moved the time that we put our podcasts out to Wednesday, and there's a reason for that. The reason is the reason is that we want to make sure that we can make it a little bit easier with the video portion of the podcast going onto the Lucky Stove YouTube channel, and then also the audio. So that's the reason why. I know today is Thursday. I know. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, shame. But that's what's happening. So if I didn't mention it before, which I'm pretty sure I didn't, that's what is occurring. But yes, also, here's an update for you. Here's a great update, actually, that I'm really looking forward to because I think it's going to help so many people. I am doing a holiday whole body reset boot camp. The holiday whole body reset boot camp. What does that mean? It means after the holidays, after you've done all you wanted to do and ate everything you wanted to eat, whether it was good, bad, or ugly. Of course, there are no good or bad foods. You know, it's just foods that work for you or don't work for you. That's where I'm coming in. And afterwards, we're gonna do a boot camp. Now, the early bird sign up starts now, so you can always go on to. I'll link it down below. I'll link it down below in the show notes. Otherwise, you can go to the luckystove.com or EHINW coach.com. You see, the luckystove.com sounds easier, right? I know. But I'm going to link it down below anyway, in which you can go ahead and click in and sign up for it. And then you can get started. The early bird special, you get 50% off of the price that will go up at the end of November. So that's saying that the early bird special is currently 50 euro, $50. So if you sign up now, then you get 50% off. See how that works? Early bird gets the worm. But there's that. So I'm really excited about that. Get in there. The whole point is to help you, because the fact is, a lot of people are going to enjoy everything that they said they're not going to enjoy. They're going to do a lot of things that they said that they're not going to do, eat the things that they said they weren't going to eat, and then feel miserable. And I have this thing where I say, no food guilt. No food guilt. No beating yourself up for making a choice to eat. If you're going to eat, you're going to eat, right? So why are you going to sit there and beat yourself up over it when you could just go ahead, get back into the swing of things, reset your body, reset those hormones, reset your blood sugar, and actually learn something new. And then it's going to be really exciting because not only will I have that, but I will also have weekly videos. It's only a month. It's just 1 month. See, that's all you got to do. 1 month to reset. Okay? That's it. I'm not telling you to devote your whole life. I'm saying, why not join this 1 month boot camp to get yourself started and say, hey, for example, what if you want to avoid the pitfalls and the mistakes of what you anticipate happening for your holidays? Fine by me. You can always join sooner. You can always just sign up for health coaching in general or nutritional coaching in general, and I'm your girl. I'll help you with that. That's what I'm doing, and I'll be glad to assist you with that. Now that's a different price. We'll talk about that, but you gotta let me know. Otherwise, you can always click onto get a free discovery call, and then we can discuss it. Okay, so that's how easy it is. So that's the update. It is 1 month. It starts January 3rd. Yes, I see you. I see you. Yes, January 3rd, because why start it sooner when you January 1st, you're going to be dealing with your or actually, yeah, January 1st, you're going to be dealing with perhaps over overindulgence still. There may still be things in your kitchen that you need to get rid of. January 2nd, you're trying to get it together. And honestly, January 3rd is a Monday. So let's start this Monday. Yeah, you can start it yesterday. You can start it today. But if you're going to do this holiday reset boot camp, then I say let's start it on Monday, January 3rd. So that way you got all of that stuff out of the way. You have an opportunity to get new groceries, all of the things. So I'm really excited about that. And I really hope you guys join me with this because I think it's fantastic. And I think, again, it's a way to cut the guilt, cut the guilt. And I'm not saying, okay, first of all, let me see, cut the guilt. But I'm not saying that, okay, if you want to go hardcore all the way through, that you can't go hardcore all the way through and skip all those things, your mama's gravy or Aunt Tootie's pumpkin pie or Uncle Jeff's bean pie, whatever. I'm just saying that if you are not going to skip those things and you opt to do those things, that we can get you back into balance afterwards by doing the boot camp. Okay, so there's that. I'm excited. I really hope you join me with this. Like I said, the early bird special puts you at 50 euro. Afterwards, it is going to be double the price. That's what it is, of course. I mean, why get an early bird special for half and then like go all the way through and then like that's just not good math, guys. It's not good math. So I hope you join me. I'll put the link down below. All right, now on to setbacks. Setbacks. Let's talk about some setbacks here. Holiday. Holidays are not setbacks, but just like I mentioned on the updates, if you have decided to just go your own way and like not let your health routine or your health schedule impede you or slow you down, then you may find that you gain a bit of weight or you gain a little bit of inflammation or fat. The thing is, me, crowd noten. Now on the Lucky Stove, we're going to have to do a Kraudnoten bake off in low carb. I know it's out there because there are a lot of Dutch people who do keto. Okay, I say keto because low carb for me. If I'm gonna do low carb and I'm gonna do something that's baking, I'm gonna do keto because it's low inflammatory, low to no inflammatory, and inflammation is what kicks up the absorption or the water retention, and a few other things. But hey, you know what? We'll talk about that a little bit later on the health segment. So I kicked up on my scale with crowd note and other things, but really crowd note. Crowd note is like such a verslaafende thing. What is the word? Oh, if Renee was up here, I would just say, "Hey, babe, what is that? What is that word in English?" Addictive. Cloud notes are addictive. They're addictive, guys. So I have to go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I will be making my almond spiced cookies. That's what I'll do. I have a shipment coming in from the Noten shop, not sponsored, Puntanel. And I will go ahead and make the almond spice cookies so I can still have the Kruidnoten flavor, and then maybe that'll help me cut the Kruidnoten. Because here's the thing, it's processed, right? Anything that's processed is going to be stripped of all of its nutrients, stripped of all of its good fats, it's going to be stripped of all the, and then all of the other things are going to be added in to make it, one, taste good, two, to make it stand the test of time, like a 5-year stint or something, I don't know. But all of those things. And natural, good, whole foods, they don't last that long. Pickles are processed, but pickles are not stripped of cucumber, if you will, are not stripped of their good things and have lots of bad things shoved into them. You see what I'm saying? I hope so. So I gained weight. I gained fat. I'm inflamed. Thankfully, it's not in my hands much, and I don't really feel it in my knees. So instead of beating myself, bad schlechte culture. Instead of that, I am going to join my own boot camp, but I'm starting today. Actually, I started yesterday. Actually, I started Monday. I started Monday. Well, Tuesday, because Monday night we had Domino's. Anyway, to some motivation. To some motivation. With the motivation, I just want to encourage you to look not only inside yourself, but look outside of yourself. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect because we don't live in a world of perfection. That perfection will come when you are transfigured, but that's a whole different story. That's something else. That's maybe too heavy for you. What I'm saying is this: look outside of yourself and look in yourself, and let's become a little more loving towards ourselves and the people around us. I think I talked about this last week, but I hope it makes sense to you all that we all need to be a little bit more loving. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of people who don't agree with you. I have to do this because the glare is like vreselijk. And all you get is the reflection of my recording device. You can't see my eyes. Can you see me? You can see me now, but you can also see that I wound up with an eye infection that I am dealing with myself. And that's another thing, being loving towards yourself, being loving towards others. Well, this is kind of nice, but the fact is I can't focus, and if I can't focus, then I feel discombobulated. So back on these go. I'm taking off my glasses, you all, if you didn't realize, podcast people, and now I'm putting it back on. You can always, those of you who are listening, you can always go on to the Lucky Stove website, not the website, onto the Lucky Stove YouTube channel, and you can click on and see what I'm doing and see the picture that I pointed to and all the good stuff. But back to motivation. Be nice to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Take care of yourself, and then take care of others too, because there's a lot of hate going on right now. I just want to encourage you to do that. I mean, I know it's not deep, but sometimes we need something that's shallow to get a point across. Um, it sounds shallow in the midst of many other things that I talk about, But in this case, I would say be kind to yourself, be loving towards yourself, be loving towards others. We don't have time to be living in hate and anger and frustration and meanness. Mean. You're mean. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. It's like, why waste the energy? You don't have time for that. You have so many other things to do in your life without having to try to um, be mean or contentious or argumentative. I came across somebody the other day, and we have two different viewpoints on something that's going around in this world right now. And yeah, the fact is, we were kind and cordial. We spoke to each other with respect, and that was really nice. And it really put me at ease, actually. So, just to let you know. Anyway, that is encouragement. So I hope you are encouraged to love one another, love yourself, love the people around you, be kind. That doesn't mean get run over. Don't get run over. I almost got run over yesterday. Somebody almost hit me with their car. Oh, it was scary. I didn't even know if it was really real because it happened so fast. Like, the only reason I knew, this is way off topic, the only reason I knew is because I screamed. And when I got to the next house that I needed to clean for, I felt that my throat was still, abrased by the scream. That's how I know that it really happened because it happened so fast. So that's off topic, but hey, what are you going to do? All right, so this is a shorty but a goodie. It's about information. It's what is information and why should I care? I actually created an infographic and I placed it on Instagram, so you're more than welcome to check it out at envision_whole_health. And for those of you, you're going to look at my broken phone again. For those of you who can, this is what the infographic looks like. I have blood cells and whatnot next to some delicious looking cookies. And then I have some information there, which you probably can't read like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you about it. So, what is inflammation and why should I care? Firstly, inflammation is actually a necessary thing that happens in your body. And actually, if it wasn't there, if it wasn't, you need inflammation for your body. Let's say that firstly. Okay? So, let's just do this. Inflammation expands the blood cells and it helps you to promote self-healing. So your body heals with inflammation, and it sounds so contrary to what we were trying to do. We're like, oh, anti-inflammatory, anti-inflammatory, but inflammation has its place too. Balance. We need to be in homeostasis. Balance. Your body likes to be level up. Okay, so number 2, the body's emergency medical technician. That's what inflammation is. So say, for example, something happens, you get cut, blah, 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 blah. Your body's like, hey, cortisol, something's happening here. Hey, cortisol doesn't need to be notified. Cortisol is all upon it. Cortisol knew before anybody. And cortisol's like, hey, round up the troops. Come on. And then everybody's kicking into action. Now, don't take this for truth because I'm just giving you a visual of what is occurring in your body. It's not necessarily that cortisol is notified first, but cortisol is normally the first on the scene. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So so inflammation is your body's emergency medical technician. Okay, he's the one that gets over there and sees the thing, is trying to patch you up. And what does that mean? It means that there are fluids that get called into place, and by the emergency medical technicians, the inflammation, and so your body's fluids come into place. Oh, I want to go back to I want to go back to medical assisting, but I can't right now. I can't right now. Speaking of white blood cells come in and help to save the day. Okay, and they help you heal. They help you to get that all together. So there's that part. But they do become naughty. Here's the thing: inflammation can become naughty if it hangs out with the wrong crew. Inflammation has its good spots, but it becomes naughty when it's introduced to seed oils and excess omega-6s or PUFAs, polyunsaturated fatty acids, for example, and sugars. An overabundance of sugars, not just sugars, but an overabundance of sugars. So inflammation is what blocks. Say you're trying to open your door, right? You're trying to open your door. You're like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. You have your key. It's all good. It's all good. You have the lock. It's all good. It's all good. But somebody stuck gum in the lock, so you can't get your key in. Inflammation. That's the naughty inflammation. The inflammation that's been hanging around with the wrong crew. So keep that in mind, friends. If you are consuming seed oils, consuming things that are just overall high inflammatory for your body, for example, which is why we test. We don't just test, by lab testing, which I do offer lab testing, but we also test by eating, checking your blood sugar, eating, checking your blood sugar, because this is why you check your blood sugar to see if there's inflammation. Here's why. Because if your blood sugar goes higher, then if it reflects as higher on the glucose monitor, it's because the insulin cannot open up the cells to store the blood sugar, so it stays in your blood. It can't store the glucose into the cells, so the glucose stays in your blood, which is why the blood sugar looks like it's higher, because it's not in the cell where it's supposed to be, because the inflammation blocked the door. You get it? It's like really exciting when you think about it. When you get a picture, it's like, whoa, okay? I mean, I think it's cool because we are fantastically, wonderfully, and we're just so fantastically made. How can you not be excited about it? I am. I mean, you don't have to be, but I'll be excited for you, okay? All right. Okay, so like I said, the naughty inflammation refuses to work and causes slow healing and weight gain. Your body can't heal as well. Inflammation is blocking it. You can't lose weight because inflammation is blocking the cells. Okay? And then it has to be kicked out. The inflammation has to be kicked out of your cells, out of the body, if you ever want to heal, because it blocks those cells for healing. It gets in the way. It's like a gang that stands in front of you. If you've never been, I'm saying this, but if you've never encountered a gang that stood in your path and you're just trying to go home, it sounds really sad, but I mean, I've been there. In any case, it has to be kicked out of the hood, out of the neighborhood, out of your body before weight loss and most importantly, healing can occur. Because inflammation is the first thing that blocks, but inflammation is the first thing that can go if you embrace a healthy lifestyle. What does that mean, embracing a healthy lifestyle? That means, low inflammatory foods. Your body makes inflammation, and that's good. But your body also has to deal with spiked inflammation, which is bad. And that's spiked by way of those things we were talking about. The seed oils, stress, cortisol. Hello, cortisol, glucocorticoids. Whoop whoop. Cortisol just like you come here now, you get here now, you go there now. Everybody get in a panic. I'm just saying, I think it's awesome because the body is so amazing. We're so amazingly made that we forget. Okay, so inflammation gets a really bad reputation when it comes to weight loss and illness. What we seem to forget is that inflammation was not an accident that occurred when we were created, but a safety mechanism instead to help heal the body. So you can't forget that, all right? Not giving inflammation its due respect only leads us to attempt to completely eradicate it, and that is not the business. Now, bad news if you have a wound that needs quick attention, okay? That's why you are fearfully and wonderfully made, Information is your friend. Stoking information, irritating information, making information out to be the bad guy, or poisoning information, your good information, with PUFAs, polyunsaturated fatty acids. We all need omega 6s, right? But we don't need so much that we're irritating the information cycle. We're not. We don't need it. We don't. So that's that, guys. It was nice and easy, wasn't it? Very calm. But I hope you got the picture because, like, I see it in my head. And I'm just like, this is amazing. So I hope you think so too. Join me next time on Type2Take2. I thank you so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to sign up for the Holiday Reset Bootcamp. The holiday whole body. This is whole body. This is whole. You're not just losing weight. You will lose some weight because you're going to kick out the bad inflammation. You're going to balance that thing out, get the good stuff in, the bad stuff out. You don't need to put the good stuff in because it's already there. You're going to get all those bad influencers out. So join me, sign up. If you don't sign up for the early bird special, cool. You can always sign up for the regular. It's just $100, 99 euros, whatever. Okay, it's for a month, but it's going to change the way you think about food. It's going to change the way you think about how to eat in general. It's going to change the way you decide to relax or to sleep. There are a lot of things going on, and it's really exciting. And it'll be coupled with videos. Every week there'll be coaching, a video, it'll be a live coaching, and then we'll do a replay. So that way, those of you who cannot log on while I'm doing the live can, go back and check it out, So the access is going to be great. I'm going to be there. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. So again, thank you so much for joining me here at Type2Take2. And I really hope that this has helped you. It was small, but I think it packed a big punch. See you guys next time. Bye.